So we are going to continue with our linked list implementation in Java, and we've written the first method, which is the append method. Today we are now going to be looking at the prepend method. In case you don't know, the append method actually adds an item to the end of the list, but prepend method adds an item to the beginning of the list. So basically, when we are talking about prepend method, we are talking about a linked list. This way we have null, and this is where we have the head. Now we are not talking about append, and now we are going to create a new item at this point. So we are trying to add an item to the beginning of the list. So I'm going to just color it. We are trying to add an item to the beginning of the list. Now this item is going to become the new head, and the existing head is going to now be the next item of this new head. Alright, before I do that prepend method, let me just make an observation in the append method. So now in the append method, we are going to check if the head is null, meaning that this is an empty linked list. So if we want to append an item to an empty linked list and we do node current is equal to head, it's going to give us an error. So the first thing we want to do here is to check if the head is empty. So we are going to check if head is null. And if the head is null, we simply create a new head to be the new item we want to insert. So we say head is equal to new node with the data we have, and after then it ends there. So if you are inserting one single item and into an empty list, it simply means you just create the head, and that's all. You have one single node and that is the head, and you end the function, just return. Alright, so this is how to append into a linked list. Alright, so the next function we want to do is prepend. So prepend is also interesting. In this case, we are trying to add an item to the beginning of the linked list, as I explained to you. So let me just make a beautiful comment. So prepend methods, perfect. So it's going to also be public void prepend. Okay, so it's also going to take a data to add. So now the first thing we want to do is to create a new head, because we are saying that if we are prepending an item, we are actually going to create a new head here, right? So we simply say node new head. We are not going to call it head because there's already an existing head, is equal to new node, the data we have, and then we now say this new head, because we've actually created this particular one. So the next thing we are going to do is to set the next item to point to this head, right? So once we've done that, then it means that the new head is now the real head of the node. So it's a new head dot next is equal to head, right? So, and the next thing we are going to do, so we are now going to set the new node to be the head of this node. So we say head is equal to new head. Perfect. Alright, so this is the prepend method of a linked list. I hope this is informative for you. So I really want to be taking it bit by bit, because I want to allow you some time to practice it and make sure you understand how it works. In the next part, I'm now going to talk about delete method. So we'll see how we can delete an item from a linked list. So I'm going to stop here, and also like to remind you to subscribe to my channel. So subscribe so that you kind of motivate me, and also you get updates when I make a better lesson. Sometimes I try to make a simpler lesson and you get notified. And feel free to like the video and share around if you have some other friends who may like to benefit from this.